Good day, classmate. We are Group 4 and we will be reporting, organizing, and delivering a manuscript speech. Before we start, may we request everyone to please pay attention on the basic information about our report. And if you have questions, and if you want a copy of our report, please don't hesitate to approach any of our group members. What is a manuscript speech? It is when the speaker writes down every word they will speak during the speech. When they deliver the speech, they have each word planned and in front of them on the page, much like a newscaster who reads from a teleprompter. What is a manuscript speaking? It consists of reading a fully scripted speech. It is useful when the message needs to be delivered in a precise word. Memorized speaking consists of reciting a scripted speech from memory. Memorization allows the speaker to be free of notes. It is also a word-for-word iteration of a written message. In a manuscript speech, the speaker maintains his or her attention on the printed page except when using a visual aids.
Speeches are organized into three main parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Introduction. The introduction of speech establishes the first, crucial contact between the speaker and the audience. The body. In the body, the fewer the main points, the better. Conclusion. Reinforce the message and give the speech unity and closure.
Strategies in organizing and delivering manuscript speech. Practice. Practice delivering speech several times. Mark the text even if it's a manuscript. Know the speech by heart. Only if you do this can you keep frequent eye contact with the audience. And the other one is adapt. So what do you mean by adaptation? Even if you have a manuscript, feel free to modify the text when the situation demands it. And if you observe that your audience is bored, you may use shorter yet more vigorous words. If your audience is impatient, add words or strong motivational power. If your audience is anxious, share personal anecdotes to lighten the mood. So those are the strategies on how to organize, deliver manuscript speech.
These are the advantages of manuscript. The speaker has access to all the words prepared in advance. No guesswork or memorization required. This method calms the nerves of some speakers because you don't have to worry about the moment you might forget what they're trying to say and freeze. Another advantage of using manuscript speech is that it allows the speakers to make exact quotes from their source material. Noteworthy manuscript speech is adopted mostly in appropriate formal settings like a funeral, congress, etc. These are the example of disadvantages of manuscript. There are too much words on the printed page for them to read. In fact, also reduces the maintenance of eye contact with the audience as the reader finds themselves looking at the page more often in order to avoid missing where they stop. Can become boring if read out plainly without any effort of nonverbal communication with audience.
What are the important tools in delivering a manuscript speech? Vocal delivery, body language, visual aids, audience engagement, and method of delivery.
To whom is the manuscript method most advantageous?
Public figure. Since public figures are always constrained by the hectic schedule, they need ghostwriters. Consequently, they would have to read the text of the speech as it is. Example, State of the Nation, SONA, is constitutional obligation and yearly tradition, wherein the chief executive reports on the status of the country. Number 2, media personalities. Speakers on radio and television always battle with the time limits. Example, media communication, mass communication, broadcasting. publishing, and the internet, regarded collectively. Number 3, spokesperson for government and private organizations. This public speaking role requires a great deal of contemplation and preparation. Example, the ASEAN Summit in biannual meeting held by the members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations in relation to economic, political, security, and socio-cultural development in Southeast Asian countries.
How to deliver a manuscript speech. Delivering a manuscript speech practically depends on the author of the speech. If the manuscript is yours, there's always a tendency that you'll be able to add your own thoughts without necessarily delivering them verbatim. On the other hand, if the manuscript was written by someone else, you'll have to deliver them verbatim as printed.
While delivering another person's manuscript, reading through the manuscript first could get you to understand the author's meaning. With that, you will be able to give the speech in a more conversational tone through word emphasis, pace, management, and ability to convey the meaning of the original scripted words in an interesting way.
Thank you so much, classmates, for listening. I hope our report will help you understand about organizing and delivering a manuscript speech.